Absolutely. Like I said, I want to finish that book, finish that doctorate. I'd like to finish up as an assistant superintendent or superintendent of schools sometime. I want to continue to work with the schools, the charter schools, and make success. I talked about helping out and traveling, but still staying with education.
Now, what advice would you give to teens that are around our age and everything like that? Like, what is something that you would say to them all?
The first thing is, you have to set a goal for yourself. Set an objective. Because if you don't have any objective and goals, then what you're doing right now is meaningless. It's
loafing around.
Right. It's well, then you do want to loaf around because you don't have anything to work towards. If you're working towards a goal, you know, if I want to get a job, if I want to go to college, if I want to go to college and get this career, once you set the career, then, well, what do I need to know? And to be able to do this. And then once you start, what do I need to know? And, or what do I need to do? Then you can start, it starts making meaning. And you can still always change your goals, but you're always working towards those goals. And then that makes your day meaningful, it makes your life meaningful, and it gives you things to work towards that will give you those achievements. You know, like I said, when I first was, just to get the degree. I didn't even have an idea what I was going to do, brain surgery thing, but I mean, I was so far down the path. But just getting the degree. And then once I got the degree, well, now what? Well, I'm not really sure about this. And then I was going to be a high school teacher. Well, I still had to go back to school. And then, of course, I got a job at the Children's Center, and that changed that. But see, you can still change it, but you're working towards something. And as long as you have that target out in front of you, that carrot to keep you going, it makes things worthwhile.
How long were you in college before you decided what you wanted to do?
Well, actually, I graduated from college, so I was already a graduate from college, and I was working towards a graduate degree for secondary teaching, and then I changed and went for elementary. And then when I was as an elementary teacher, I went back and got my master's in education administration, and now I'm working on my doctorate in education leadership. So there's always it just keeps going.
Keeps going.
And I think that you always want to be thinking and planning and looking ahead, because those jobs and careers, like you said, what I was doing 25 years ago is so different than what you're doing now. I mean, we talked about the comment and the feelings, but let's face it, there was no internet. And who knows what's ahead 15, 20 years from now. In fact, most of the jobs that your children will be doing haven't even been invented yet. So it's a very exciting thing, and that's always keep that positive going with you.